what club to use in your bag. If you had one club that I could help you with your golf swing, it's gotta be your 7-iron. Think about 007, okay? You wanna pull out your 7-iron. That's the only club we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna give you 3 really good pointers for your golf swing. You're brand new or you wanna fix whatever's going on, this video is for you. 7-iron, go grab it. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Coach Shayain. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why the 7-iron? Why not the other 13 clubs in your bag? Well, the 7-iron is the easiest one to hit. It gives you the most flexibility to try and hit right in the middle, which is where we want to go. It is also nice and long for most of us. So the other wedges are shorter. You need to be more solid, more compact. 7, it's your go-to. Trust me, you will love it because it's also my favorite. So what are the 3 hot swing tips that we are going to talk about today? We're gonna make sure that you, when you're practicing, tee the ball up. Have a small little tee, tee it up, you're brand new. If you're on grass, highly recommend teeing it up. If you're in a driving range where there's turf, you should get the little tee where it just hovers over top of the turf. And if it doesn't, don't worry. Nothing happens if it's not teed up. I'm just trying to make it easier and more enjoyable for you to learn the golf swing. So my tee hovering over the grass, I'm gonna give and put a golf ball right there just to make it easier. Usually we want it a little bit lower, but we're new to golf. We can have it just, see how like my fingernail goes right underneath it? That's what we're gonna do. So that is number 1. Have a little tee, give yourself a better, what we call a lie. You want yourself to be, confident hitting it. So let's give ourselves the best conditions that we can give, because golf is hard, don't forget that. Pardon the quick interruption. If you're new to golf or if you have not downloaded my free golf starter guide, you have to go to coachshayain.com or in the description below. It'll really help you understand what your core setup and your fundamentals in golf need to look like. It is absolutely free. And make sure if you want to join me in Greece, I'm hosting a trip this year, September 5th through the 11th. We would love to have you there. You do not need to be a very good golfer. You can be brand new and you can still join me. Again, description below or head to coachshayain.com. And back to the regular program. But before we get there, if you haven't watched the rest of the Ladies Golf Guide series, make sure at the very end you go and you watch the playlist. All of them are top notch. As always, in the comments, let me know if you have any questions. Back to our regular scheduled program. Okay, so I have my 7-iron. We're gonna talk golf swing. What does all of this look like? So here is your first tip. Your hands and the golf club make the letter Y. Can you see it? My hands and the golf club make the letter Y. If you haven't seen my video on if your hands go under your boobs or over your boobs, you need to watch that at the end of this one so you understand what you're doing with your hands. So my hands making the letter Y. I hope you see it. We're gonna make sure in the first portion of your swing, I close my feet, I open my feet, my hands are making the letter Y, the ball is in the middle. Perfect. Step number 2, what are we doing? In your swing, you are going to bring your hands with your letter Y towards your pocket. Not towards your rear end, but towards the front part of your pocket, maybe even where your hip is. See how my Y is still there? See how I haven't done anything crazy with my Y? My Y is nice and straight. So if I went here, my Y is there. I'm now bringing my Y here. So in your golf swing, you're new, you're doing weird things, you're gonna regroup, you're going to come behind, you're gonna make your letter Y. The first portion of your golf swing, you're going to come towards your pocket. I'm not coming towards my rear end, I'm coming in front towards my pocket. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here, I'm going to swing, I'm going to hit the ball, and I'm going to make a reverse Y. So it looks like this. Let's use this line as actually a perfect guide. I've come here, my club goes Y, I hit a golf ball, I drag it down this string, and I make the reverse Y. Again, here, make the letter Y, swing, hit, and I make my reverse Y. So you have to remember, I am not coming here. You see the difference? I'm not in no man's land. I have come right in front of me like I was shaking somebody's hand. I'm not shaking their hand back there. I'm shaking their hand right here. Let's show you what that looks like just so you get an understanding. Close my feet, open my feet, slow-mo. Y, hit, Y. I've put the ball in a T, close my feet, open my feet. I'm gonna make a Y by my pocket in front of me. Y, hit, finish my Y, body weight's in the front. So number one, I have my Y. That's step one. Step two, I've brought my hands and I've made sure my Y does not break. I've brought them in front by my pocket, in front of my thigh. I've brought my hands. I have not brought it in the back corner. Number three, what you're going to keep an eye on, you're going to make sure that your club face is not facing the ground and it's not facing the ceiling. Okay, so I have now brought my Y, or what I like to say is a handshake. I'm shaking someone's hand. Hey, how are you? I shake it like this. I don't shake someone's hand like this, nor do I shake someone's hand like this. I come in for the handshake. I'm not coming like this, and I'm not coming like that. So if you stay there, cameraman, I'm coming towards you. I'm gonna shake your hand, like right there, okay? There it is. So now my golf clubs are my extension of my hands. Shake the hand. No, no. Very easy way for you to check. So here we go. So step one was to create the letter Y, which is great, perfect. Open my feet. I'm nice and relaxed. Step two was bring my hands in front of my pocket, which I have. And now third step is I'm gonna see, what does my handshake look like? My handshake is pretty good. Shake my hand. This is an extension. There you go. Is my handshake like this? Absolutely not. And it's not facing, so it's nice and relaxed. I'm shaking my hand. I'm going to swing and I'm gonna shake my hand reverse. So here it goes. Here we go. Handshake, handshake. So for the first few shots, even if you have to do what I did, which was kind of like bend my feet and pretend like I'm really shaking someone's hand and take a pause in your swing, you can stop. So here we go. Handshake, handshake. Okay? Okay, come to the front so you can see a bonus tip that I'm going to give you in your golf swing. So this is a very short golf swing, but you're going to practice because you're starting off and you're trying to eliminate all your other mistakes, okay? So I've come here, I've done my Y, I've done my handshake, I have hit. A lot of you, what you will do is you will put all your body weight back here, and you can technically still do the handshake this way. I'll show you what that looks like. You're here, and you've scooped, and you've done the handshake. It is true, you have, and you have done the letter Y, which is also true. But if the last and final piece, if you don't put it together, then your golf swing will not be where you want it to be. And the final step is your body weight has to be on your forward foot. You cannot get stuck in your back foot. You have to bring everything to your forward foot. So even if that means you have to practice holding your 7-iron to the ground, bring your right hand underneath, bring your left hand over top. Feel what that energy feels like to be on your forward foot. Do not get stuck. Forward foot. All of your energy is going towards the hole. And to help with that, you have to pick up your right toe, like you're squeezing ants. You're squishing the ants on the ground. It's the only way your body and your hips will release. Okay? If I don't lift up this toe and I try to do it, I'm gonna probably break my kneecap because I am not that flexible. So I have to squeeze those ants and come to the forward foot. Okay, so I'm here, I've done a handshake, I'm going to do my reverse handshake, and I'm gonna finish on this forward foot. A lot of the times, repetition without a golf ball is even more important than having the golf ball in front of you and just hitting ball after ball after ball, bucket after bucket, okay? So I'm here, no golf ball, just my tee, close my feet, open my feet, handshake, hit the tee, handshake, body weight forward. Here we go. Let's get this tee out of the ground. Handshake, hit the tee, handshake, body weight forward. Look, I've hit the tee twice, so I know if I can hit the tee, then I'm guaranteed to hit the golf ball. For all you advanced golfers, you can do it without the tee. So once you've done this many times, you're feeling super confident, I would now make sure that I do it without the tee. So for all you beginners, let's keep the tee in, let's keep this easy. Handshake, handshake, body weight forward. The ball will go in the direction you want it to go, and it will not give you the curvature that it's probably been giving you when you've been playing. You have to remember, do not bring your golf club by your bottom, by your waist side. It needs to be in front of you. So, extra bonus tip, if you're at a driving range that has a string, or if you have a golf club, I would place it behind me, or I would just do a bunch of practices, even if I grip it down here and just go, okay, I have to have my hands, my Y has to follow the string, has to follow the string in front, has to follow the string in front. It does not come back here in a semicircle. String, 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 string. Do it slower, string, string. I really hope those very 3 simple, easy tips help you with your golf swing. If you have any questions about it, later on we'll go a little further and we'll go higher up and we'll fill the whole golf swing up. But if you're having trouble, go back to the basics, go back to the fundamentals, go back to your setup, and this is where you start. Questions in the comments below, let me know. Don't forget your 7-iron. It is your go-to club. It's the one we always start with, and the golf swing, simple baby steps. Don't forget in the comments if you have any more questions. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.